Greetings my YouTube viewers, welcome back to the farm. We are doing part number, I've forgotten, part number 81 of my Farming Simulator Debt Recovery Challenge. We are carrying on 1 hour after part number 80 was recorded. The reason for the time gap is nice and simple, true to my word. The trees are gone. I got rid of them. We destroyed them. Ripped them out, root and stem. Haha. And we have a nice patch of grass. Glorious, glorious grass. And we all know how much I love grass. Yes, we love it. It's fantastic. It's brilliant stuff. We really like the grass. Now, on the agenda for today, we're going to rip up the grass. There you go. It is really as simple as that. The grass is going bye-bye. And I'm going to take a considerable amount of joy in tearing this piece of grass up. There, I said it. Okay, right. So we've got our thingies. What do you call it? Combines. Combines. That's the one. We've got our combines off and working. They are currently running on fields 15, which is corn, and field 5, which is soya. I can't do anything until they're done, which is why we are doing a little bit more editing. If you haven't seen my new farm, I redesigned it. I tidied it up. I got rid of some old stuff, got rid of all the old walls, put in some hedgerows, put in some trees, and I am really happy with the way it came out. I might actually put another line of trees along here just to tidy it up a bit more, but for now we are going to make a mess, a really big mess. Now we don't want to go too close because we need to leave room for the combines to make a turn, otherwise they'll throw a hissy fit. Although it's not going to be a combine, is it? No, it's not. So, bye grass. I'd say it was nice knowing you, but that would be a lie. I'm not too fussed about neatness. I will straighten it up. Because we're so close to our farm, we don't want it looking messy. Just spent ages tidying the damn place up. We don't need a messy field sitting right next to it. This one is going to be another one of my custom fields. It is literally just going to be for, we're going to go corn in it, and it's just going to be for chaff. We're going to make a lot of chaff, which in turn is going to turn into silage, which in turn is going to get dumped into the BGA, which makes us a considerable amount of money. As proven by the fact that we now own our massive great big silo, which cost us 1.2 million, and it didn't take us more than a few hours. Now, how far along do we want to push this? That is an interesting question. Do we want to keep it in line with this field, or do we want to keep it in line with that field? Let's keep it in line with this one. If you're curious what I did with all the trees, and the reason my money hasn't gone through the roof, because there were quite a few trees there. About 120 all told, because they double up. Which they didn't, but they do. They went straight into the... what do you call it? Yeah, the farm sawmill. It's a modified sawmill, and it pretty much doubled my wood capacity. So that's just producing all of that, which is just selling directly. So much so that I'm actually considering removing all my other carpentry stations. I'm seriously thinking that once they've emptied themselves out, that I just get rid. Because that one, I'm pretty certain, is making more than enough for what we need. But that is a future plan. For this, we will get... I think we can squeeze one more. I mean, not a full cut, but we can go backwards another one. I don't want to get too close to the fields, but at the same time, I don't want too much of a gap between them. I would like to be able to make one pass with the lawnmower so that we just cut this headland in one go rather than having to make multiple up and down trips. The point of cutting in these fields is to just reduce the amount of grass that we have to deal with, because now that we own the entire map, we've got a lot more headland to deal with. So we don't need all this grass. It's a ridiculous amount. I think that'll do it. No. That'll do. Try and keep it as straight as we can. Nice and straight. It's not being straight. Wibbly wobbly. Come on. Nearly there. And there we go. Right, so modelling, landscape painting. So we just want to even this out a bit, so we just make an even bigger mess. Okay, well that's not too bad. It does sort of taper inwards a bit. In fact, it tapers in quite a bit. Yeah, I think we need to fix that. See if we can fix this while we're at it. Again, the articulated tracker is not the best one for this. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's not too bad. Made a bigger mess there. But we can fix that. We have the tools. No, not that tool. That tool. Ta-da! Done. Brushing that, brushing that. There we go. All things considered, not too bad. Oh, someone's got a nearly full tank. Which one is it? That's the corn. Okay. Right. So, we're going to need a stone picker. And we are going to need... What else are we going to need? Yeah, it's going to need to be limed. It's going to need to be stone picked. It's going to need to be fertilized. And then it's going to need to be seeded. So, we've got more work to do. But work is good. So, I think the best thing for me to do now is to throw you guys into warp speed. And I will get on with some work. What we will do is I'll record the first segment. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know how long that's going to be. But I will do a chunk of work. And then I'll bring you guys back to normal speed. And then we'll go from there. And we'll see how we do. We're really, really lucky we'll be able to wrap this day up really quickly and jump straight over into the next one. Because we've only got a handful of fields to do. I will be buying in some more combines, and we are going to say goodbye to the T560. It served its purpose well, but we want a nice, neat fleet. We're going to have 4 X9s in a row. So yeah, we're going to get those onto our leased list so that we can start whittling down the price of those, and that will pretty much be the last pieces of equipment we'll be acquiring. So yeah, whether you watch it, whether you listen to it, whatever works for you guys, relax and enjoy, and I will bring us back when we've done a good chunk of work. So speak again real soon. there we go. That is recording segment number 1 completed. Progress. Serious progress, actually. We are doing really, really well. We have completed field 15 harvest, and it's almost totally fertilized for the first time. We have plowed, limed, and stone picked the new field just below the farm. We have cut in another new field below 5 and 6. It needs liming, it needs stone picking. We've also cut in a new field above 5 and 6, which needs both of those as well. We are ploughing field 5 as we speak, trundling along nicely. And as you can see, we are almost done with the harvest on field 6 as well. We are in the process of gathering up the straw. That's going to take a little while, but it's worth it. What else have we done? We are slowly filling corn into the pig food mixer. We have topped up the silage in the TMR mixer. We are in the process of emptying out 2 million litres of silage into the VGA. Busy, busy, busy. We've sold off our soya. We've made a significant profit. The T560 has been sold. The brand new combines are in place. We've got a couple of headers to move up, which I will do later on. So much work. We've been jumping all over the place getting stuff done. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think you're all caught up. We are going to go into the leasing equipment. We are going to buy the first Tiger. Wow, those corn headers are expensive. They're not exactly dirt cheap. But I will buy it anyway. So I don't want to return it, I want to buy it. No, I don't. Too close to the marker. If we get stung with a leasing bill, everything will shut down. We don't want that. So, there we are. Catch up done. We are going to jump straight back into the action. We're just going to keep going. We've got ploughing to do. We've got seeding. Seeding. We're not going to get any seeding done in this episode. We've got ploughing to do. We've got harvesting to finish. We've got straw to pick up. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of work to do. I am seriously considering making another purchase and buying in another plough. I think we need it. I really do. The amount of fields that we're working, it would be good to have 2 ploughs. Because at the minute I'm sort of stuck not being able to lime anything because I'm waiting for that plough to finish. And he's going to be a while. So yeah, let's do that. Whilst I have my captive audience. Rear tool. Purchase that one. Put the saddle track to use here because he can't do any liming until this has been done. Who's completed their task? Oh, you're being a pain. Okay. He hasn't completed his task. I guarantee you he's left a bit. Yeah, he's left a bit. That's supremely unhelpful. No matter, we will fix it. Oop, should have turned in there, never mind. Also just occurred to me I could have brought a trailer down and we could have brought one of these headers back up with us. Never mind. So, Oh dear. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So we're going to move him across. We'll get him doing field 15 for us. We're going to lime up field 5. No, because it needs it, because as you can see, it clearly doesn't. But because the custom field to the south and to the north requires lime, and field 6 requires lime, I might as well do the lot. If I do the lot, then I don't have to worry about lime coming up, which will probably come up in the next harvest anyway. So at least it's done, and the timers reset. And hopefully those two will require lime at pretty much the same time. So once we've got the implement out and working, we know that will have to do all those fields at the same time. There's a theory. It's a great theory. Whether it comes out in practice, who knows? Make sure he's not set to creating fields, because that would be a real kick in the teeth. Right, so I'll throw you guys back into warp speed, and we'll get back on with some work. I will bring you guys back for the final time of the episode once we've done a significant chunk of work. Simple as that, really. So watch it, listen to it as always, whatever works for you guys, and we'll speak again really, really soon. Alrighty then, that wraps up this episode. This is 81 complete. All in all, not a bad day. Plowed 15. We have fertilized 15. We have sorted out that new segment of field there, ready to be seeded. We have cut in 2 new smaller fields. We have plowed field 5. And we have harvested field 6, but we haven't gathered all the bales, as you can see. We've got lots of bales on there. We've got some loose stuff. There, but we that's filled up the TMR. Hopefully, no, it hasn't. Why have you stopped? Oh, too many vehicles running. It shut the engine off. It's not helpful. Anyway, yeah. So we've got TMR producing as we speak, which is really, really good. So, yeah, there we go. We're done. Plan for the next episode is to just finish it up. We should get everything done really, really quickly in the next episode. And then we can skip on to the next day, or next month, shall I say, which will be March. And the weather's still looking fantastic. This has been the driest winter period I've ever seen on Farming Simulator. Normally when you get into sort of February, March, you really are looking at snow. But not a drop, nothing. It's some colder temperatures, but it's really, really strange. And I'm not arguing. It's fantastic for me because it means I can just keep pushing on, keep working. When you deal with snow, everything stops. But yeah, I mean, there are my new combines. They look great. We do have some headers that need moving, but I will do that once we wrap up this episode. The farmyard is looking and working fantastic. The layout is really good. I'm really happy with it. Other than that, I can't say much more, so this is where we'll leave it. Thank you all very much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed something in this episode. If you've made it this far, I'm assuming you have found something that's been enjoyable, whether you've watched it or listened to it. If you have found it enjoyable, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, throw us a comment. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch you all on the next one.